welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Startropics. I am the Wolf. In our last video, we got the second magic cube right as the spaceship decided to lift off. And now, Chapter 8. The alien spaceship is circling the Earth. Hurry up and find the last magic cube. So as you see, that's the spaceship circling the Earth below us. And we are currently aboard it. An illusionary image appears before you. You hear an evil voice.
I am the Prime Invader. Soda. Come on. Try and beat me. You'll be defeated like the Argonians. We'll destroy you. Come on, Mike. Come on.
Your head is aching. You jam bananas in your ears. You shout, "Get out of my mind, alien scum!" And so, that's probably the last reference to bananas that we'll get in this game, besides the very end. And unlike other chapters, we start this one off in the boss fight. Which, yeah, that's kind of not very nice, because we only have 3 hearts, as you know, whenever you start a chapter, and no way to actually heal up. But luckily for us, Zoda here, this Zoda is not too terribly difficult. Biggest problem is his hands, probably, and that's why I tend to stay in the middle. Because if you stay in the middle and go either side away from his hands, generally you can avoid them without any issue. So that's what I tend to do. And then, of course, you know, the hands cannot be hurt, so don't even try bother to shoot at them. You have to wait for the head to appear, which is why you see me just doing that, because I'm waiting for this guy to come up so I can shoot him. And I find it weird that, you know, this guy has a face, because before that, you know, it was all hidden shadow and whatnot. And in the commercials, I know for like, I want to say the second game, but it might have been the first one as well, they call him the man with no face, and so I find it odd that they put this goofy face there. That's really what bothers me, is that it's a goofy looking face, not even a, you know, scary looking face or legitimately creepy face. It's just sort of goofy in a way. And you can't tell me that they don't have the ability to at least do somewhat better with the face, or, you know, keep it in shadow, because, I mean, some of the graphics in this game for the time are just really stellar, I think. So, you know, I think that they have the ability, that they just didn't use their ability there. And now we come over here, after we beat Zoda, you might notice we're still flying. That's because we haven't gotten rid of this thing yet. So we must destroy this thing. I know I should know the name of what that type of object's called, but right now I just can't think of it off the top of my head, so please forgive me. But basically you want a reactor. You want to try and destroy the reactor there. And now, silence. Which I find so beautiful and haunting. You know, eventually, you know, if you wait there too long, it starts up again, but it really starts up when you move to the next room is what's supposed to happen, but I paused there for a bit just to talk about how awesome that silence there is. I think that's some of the strongest sound design for the entire game, you know, and because, like, there's just something so haunting about it, because, like, you destroyed the entire ship, basically, and, you know, there just all this stuff going on. Now, I was grinding for hearts there, which these guys tend to drop regularly, because, our chapter's not yet done. We have one last fight, which you might have gotten a brief glimpse of Zoda turning into this creature at the end of our fight, and this guy is legitimately tough, unlike Zoda. This is the Zodasaur, and I think the biggest difficulty with him is the jumping. He tends to jump pretty well, pretty far, or it does, and, you know, you want to stay away from it, just like any major boss in this game, because one hit from them, and you will be toast. That's if you touch them, you know, not their weapons touching you. That obviously just does a little bit of damage, but nothing that, you know, constitutes instant death. That's probably the biggest problem here, is actually with this thing trying to with the game itself, sorry, is you have to really stop and turn a lot of times in order to start shooting. Well, you don't have to, but, like, sometimes it doesn't register that you've turned to go and shoot again. And now let's switch back to our gun, which is what I was using before against this guy. And I tend to use it once I run out of parts to run the supernova. And as you can see now, he's starting to, like, vomit or something, or just sort of salivating at the mouth, and then he is not, you know? That's it. That's Zodasaur. He's done. And pretty much we're done with the game, that means. I don't know why, but all of a sudden this screen was looking very 3D-ish to me at the moment. I mean, yeah, it's supposed to look that way, but like, it looked legitimately like the screen was popping out, and I don't know, maybe to you guys it is as well, so maybe it's not just me. But basically, you see the alert, we have no time, hurry up, get the last magic cube sort of thing. And we come here and get the last magic cube, which isn't going to do anything for us because it's the last magic cube. We're at the end of the game. You shout, "I've got it!" And then... But now what do I do? Just realized that you don't have an escape plan, and so... This is the end of Mike Jones. Or is it? The alien spaceship gets destroyed, but you land in a little pod, escape pod in the middle of the ocean. Yes, I'll swim to safety. For those of you who don't remember, that is the death music for the game. But, as you can see, we are saved by the dolphin that we saved back in Chapter 2. So, you know, it was a good reason. For good reason you saved that dolphin. You can see Subsea's back here. Everything looks fine and normal, and you can come talk to all... Or you can come back to here, and I'm going to talk to everyone just because I'm so happy to be alive. Welcome back to Coca-Cola. Congratulations. The pig has gone, apparently. Mike, you rescued Dr. J, didn't you? That's Radicola. Wait, wasn't that where the one girl said that I was from? I hear you cream soda, Mike. Show me how to use a yo-yo sometime. That's the same guy that wanted you to show him how to throw a fastball. Welcome back to Coca-Cola. Congratulations. Mike, it's me, Miss Coral. You look totally cool. Except for those bananas. So, there's another reference to bananas there. Hi, Mike, you've done it. Mike, it's me, Babu. Let's celebrate with some cola. You drink it and feel much better. Oh, great. Now it waits to let me charge up all my hearts now that I don't need it anymore. Sure. Go for it, stupid game. Of course, anytime you're charging hearts, you have to wait for those half charges all the way in there. I have to hurry. I'm going to roast a pig for your victory party. Oh, what pig? Dr. J has already returned and he's waiting for you. You can come up, and this guy has a fine line, which if you talk to him before talk to everyone in the first one, it's basically what he's going to say to you now. Who are you? Stay away from here. But then he says, haha, I'm just kidding you, Mike. I guess the shaman is our chief's hut. Because that's really the hub, the shaman there, that leads into the, cave. Same woman that said, where do you come from, America? Ola now notices this weird look upon you and goes, are you from Spacey Cola? Mike, wanna go fishing? Have you mastered the ABCs of fishing? I think so. I caught one as big as a whale back in Chapter 4, you know, so, I think I'm fine with fishing for now. Mike, you have returned. The 3 magic cubes. I knew you could do it.
I have my doubts.
The monsters have disappeared from the islands. Mike, our island is forever indebted to you. Thanks, Master Higgins. Now come here, Captain. Circuits indicate success. Circuits indicate success. Mike, you've done it. You risked life in them. I know you almost gave up your quest. But I'll tell all, you battled like a hero under the Southern Cross. Now, Mike, let's join the 3 magic cubes together. You join the 3 magic cubes. Now, this scene's pretty cool looking. And probably, you know, slow rotating this thing and then faster, 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 faster till they start to blend in coloration and then they go really fast and they're transforming. Something is happening. What's happening? They're kids? That one speaks. Hi, I'm Princess Mike, Adara, the Argonian leader Hero-Con. These 7 boys and girls are the last beings from the planet Argonia. 20 years when our planet was about to be destroyed, we were placed in the time-frozen magic cubes and sent to this planet. Just like Superman. Our planet no longer exists, but will not cry for the past. My father Hero-Con told me to live in peace with the people of planet Earth. You speak to her. Hi, I'm Mike. We'll find you a home. Mike, you saved more than cubes. You saved the whole race from extinction. Mike, many kids live on the islands. I know the chief will welcome you here. Oh, 7 boys and girls, we welcome all of you. It's your new home. You'll be happy living here under the Southern Cross. Okay, tonight is the party. It'll be a great feast for all. We're pleased you're so kind. I'm hungry. Is that a banana cream pie? You speak to them. Hey, everybody wanna go fishing? Let's go! And now you'll get this nice little scene that slowly pans away from Sea Island, and you get to see the place where your adventure started one last time as it slowly goes off into space. And that's it. That's the end. But instead of cutting off, well, as most of you know, I like staring through the credits keeping the credits rolling anyway, so you can see who all worked on the game in the end, because I think that's important that people get recognition. But also, there are some cool scenes that come from this. If you stay through the ending instead of just, you know, wanting to go forward. So I'm going to just let it roll on through the credits, and hopefully you guys get to see some of these cool scenes, which are basically scenes from your adventure, done as like a postcard type thing in a way, I guess is the best way to describe it. There you fight the sea serpent. Then there's the lighthouse from chapter 2 there that you come across. I believe there's yeah, the giant octopus next, and which is really cool, that picture. Then the dolphins that you leave behind. There you are in the graveyard of chapter 3. There you are fighting Maxie. At least I believe that's supposed to be Maxie. It could be a Minnie, but that looks like Maxie, I mean. There you are dressed up as a girl to go into Shikola. And you going on top of the spring in the mountain. Banana Net waking up. I love this victory music. You inside the whale. It's probably some of the best music for Startropics. The layer dipped in water, which, you know, if you had the original game and didn't lose that, you have your own version. You talking to Peter and giving him the worm, because everyone knows that worm is the word. You ran away from the giant bowling ball of doom. And Captain Bell's ship sinking, which was a beautiful scene. I loved the music for that as well, which I mentioned. Chapter 6, diving underneath to go find Dr. J. You fighting Big Old Joe, who's probably one of the hardest bosses to avoid touching, just because there's this narrow strip of land. Like, before that, I really didn't have to tell you guys about the bosses and them being instant death if they touched you, but that's because before that, you know, it's pretty impossible to actually touch them unless you purposely go out of your way to. And then you saw the alien Zosaur and the ship blowing up, and then here you are holding your yo-yo and sticking bananas in your ears. And that's the very last reference to bananas in the first Startropics game. And I'll just let this music play to its end. Such a beautiful tune. That's it for Startropics, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch you next time when I play Startropics 2. See ya.